Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 21. Two quick topics before we begin playing. First off, if you're with me still after 20 episodes, I want to say thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying the series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. Second is that I'm going to do something I don't normally do, which is to kind of break down the fourth wall and let you know when this episode is currently being recorded and also kind of what's going on with me outside of playing video games. So this is episode 21, and my plan is that tomorrow, which is going to be, I believe, oh gosh, I don't even know what the date is, but today is Friday. No, today's Thursday, excuse me. Today's Thursday. So Friday, this episode will go live. My estimate is that it's going to go live at about 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'm going to resume my normal upload schedule for the next maybe week, which the normal upload schedule, if you're new to the channel, is usually there's 6 videos a day, one every 4 hours. So I generally try to do it about 10 to 6, 10 to 6, and that's Eastern Standard Time again. Now the reason I'm going to have to cut back on my uploads, if you can call it that, I know for some people 6 a day is a lot, but for me it's, I'd rather play more if I could. But I'm going to have to cut back because I'm actually going to be traveling, and I'm going to be on the road for about 24 hours. I'm driving from Michigan to Florida, so I'm going to have to, I'm going to record as much as I can tonight, and then kind of schedule them out over the next few days. If I run out of the Old Gods content before I'm able to get back to internet is the real issue. I'll have my computer with me, but I won't have internet for an undetermined amount of time. So depending on how long it takes me to get the internet back, I may end up having to go back to pure Prince of Thane releases, which, again, that's a great series. If you haven't seen it, it's recorded on 1.092, or excuse me, 1.092. The Prince of Thane mod is a ton of fun. I definitely recommend you look into it, and hopefully it's patched soon for version 1.10. But yeah, so I'm going to play as much as I can. I'm not really, I don't expect any break in release, but it's going to have to cut back down from 12 a day to 6. So hopefully that's sufficient for you. And that all being said, let's resume and finish this war. So, where we left off last. I was getting ready to attack him here. We were going to walk around, I think, to Vestmannaland, into Yarnborough. I give up. If you're from Sweden, then I apologize. But we're going to let one day tick. Then we're going to assault this. I am going to continue playing on speed 3. We'll assault all 3 of these little cities and bishoprics. We're about to lose that one, but that's okay. And then we're going to shift Q. You can click on one county, hold down shift, click on the next county so that they'll path the way that you want them no matter what. If you're familiar with real-time strategy games like StarCraft 2, Warcraft 3, like whatever, Red Alert, that whole thing, shift queuing is very, very common and very intuitive. Now hopefully we can catch him. Actually, I'm not sure if we will. 28th. Darn, he's too quick. That's rather unfortunate. That means that I'll have to come back down here to this one in order to get to Upland. I think what's going to win this war is going to be that battle, so I'm going to just actually come back and we're going to fight him in Upland. So yes, it's very nice. And I'm questioning whether it's best to combine them or not. I don't think there's going to be any more battles, so let's go ahead and combine. And just make certain we have the best army commanders. We've got a 20, yeah, we're not using the best commanders. Let's put our flanker on the side. Excellent, stop it. What am I doing here? Flanker is going to make him really good when he's on the right or left flank. And I actually got some comments from NyQuil Guy. I actually don't know your name, I just know you as NyQuil Guy. And I appreciate the comment, but he was saying how I constantly call this the flank, the center flank. And I just want to prove that I'm not crazy. If you go here and hover over, where is it? There's somewhere that I see it. Actually, it might be in battle. No, right here. This modifies any flank led by this character. It calls all 3 spots flanks. But anyway, the flanker trait only helps out when they're in the right or left flanks. So we need to put that guy here. And he's pretty good. Who else can we use? I'm still waiting for this. I wish they would fix this. It makes absolutely 0 sense that from this planning screen you cannot hover over their like character somewhere and see these bonuses, the ones that are listed here, if I go to this character and I hover over this, why can I not see this from the military selection screen? It just makes no sense to me. But anyway, he's going to have a 40% bonus being in the flank. It's very powerful. Who else do we want? A defender would be nice with 13 martial. Sure, that's fine. And this guy's a light... See, this doesn't even... There is no tooltip on this. This is just silly. That is foolish. Alright, that'll have to do. It did actually change it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go. Onward. Onward ho! My liege, please listen to me. That man you are so fond of is no more than a treacherous, despicable snake. Hrolfr tried to convince me to be more careful about my friends. I did not know. Well, my Chancellor I like, so I don't really care too much about this random Godi. Or Godai, however you pronounce it. So this should hopefully wrap up the war. If it does not, we'll go up here to Gastrickland and take that back. See how well our flanker's doing. He won't actually get the modifier until he gets to the skirmish, or the melee phase. Hey, cool, I've gained some martial. There we go, combat modifier to light troops. Oh, excuse me, I'm completely mistaken. Since he's engaging an army directly, he won't get his flanker bonus. He has to crush his army first, and then be flanking in one direction or another. So he can lead from the center, but that's fine. So hopefully he doesn't lose. And then as soon as he breaks his flank, like this guy has, you get a regular plus 30% damage bonus for flanking. He would get an extra 40% on top of it. So these guys should be doing pretty well. Yeah, we're going to win pretty handily. Very nice. And we'll just run them down. So from here, we're probably not going to need the boats anymore. Might as well consider standing them down. Yes. Oh, and also, in line with the little monologue I had at the beginning of this video, most of these clips are I'm gonna try to keep them around 15 minutes. Of course, I could just put up one huge video for 2 hours, but it's easier for me. I take breaks because I don't know. I do. It's just what I do. What do you want? What do you want from me? Huh? I like to get some Mountain Dew. You can buy me a Mountain Dew if you want. Anyway, yeah, so I take breaks. I like to go get a Mountain Dew, stretch my legs, that kind of thing. Hey, we've captured a woman, and it's the chiefess. She's got a little tiny bit of money. She's 26. Are any of my concubines ugly? This one's 45. Has borne me no children. This one has given me nothing. She has a son by another man. She's 43. They're all old and ugly. Ugh. Get rid of them. I need new concubines. These ones are hideous. I'm disgusted. This one, on the other hand, I want. 75 prestige. Yes. Haha. You're mine. Oh, it's funny. Yes, and this young boy, we'll make him a conk. How terrible would it be if they actually allowed you to do that? I'm going to actually siege this real quick, too, because we can get some extra money. I believe. Actually, you know what? That's a good thing to test. When the loot is all taken, do you still get the normal amount of loot for sieging? Let's find out. So if we assault this and check up here, we've just taken control. I actually didn't pay attention to the money. Someone let me know if it actually went up. I'll have to look later. It's interesting, though. There we go. So we've subjugated Sweden. Your land is my land. Do not disband the retinue. Do not disband the retinue. Alright, so we can usurp the Jarldom of Finland. We can usurp the Petty Kingdom, which is the same type thing. We can create Finland. I think I'm not going to create Finland. I think I'm going to wait until I have enough land in the de jure Empire of Scandinavia to actually create the Kingdom of Finland and then create the Empire at once. Because I don't want to risk having 2 kingdom titles dying and having my domain split because of the 2 kingdoms. Right now, if I were to die, no matter what, whichever heir I end up playing as is no matter what going to be the top tier, the king. We'll lose, if we look at title loss and succession, we're going to... Wait, what? Why would we lose the Kingdom of Sweden? Huh? I'm awfully confused. Why is he my heir? we wouldn't lose titles. I don't understand. That's really weird. To Prince Anlaherfer. Saying that we would lose... Do I have 2 kingdom titles? Am I crazy? Somehow... Oh, I do. That's right. Oh my god, I am crazy. I just did this attack and took Sweden. And we can create Finland as well. How complicated would that be? Okay, well, never mind. So I already have this problem. But we do... Oh, okay, I need to get to Empire level before this character dies. That's essentially where we're at now. So, let's see. We need 80%. Actually, 81, I would imagine. Currently at 65. So, that'd be about... I don't know. More. We need more. I bet if we took all of Denmark, and maybe if we taxed Scotland over the de jure area of Denmark, then that would work. But we're over our domain limit, so let's get rid of these holdings. I don't want to get rid of Upland. It's very, very good. This one, though, is kind of crap. So let's do that. We'll find a character. We need to find a man who is not in prison, who is any marriage. I don't really care. Not a ruler. Yes, my religion. Yes, my culture. Yes, an adult. Any swingers out there? Nothing really. Okay, we'll go with stewards then. Like normal. And we'll get rid of that one there. And then what I care the most about is I want to get rid of the ones that have the lowest income, but really the ones that have the fewest holdings. Like this one has 2 sub-vassals, or I guess it'd be called a vassal. This one has only 1 vassal, so this city is the worst. So this is in Skalovia, also known as the county of... Well, it's the barony of Ragnit. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Steward of Dahl. Very nice. Okay, now we have a lot of money. I do like to create duchies quite frequently. I like having dukes beneath me when I'm a king. I do not like to have... There's a couple ways that you can play. Like you can try to have as many vassals directly beneath you as possible to maximize the actual income that you get. Because if you put like if I'm a king and I put a duke between me and the counts, then the duke gets most of the taxation from the counts, and I only get a fractional taxation rate on the duke. So there's like a dilution in the income of the realm as it filters up to the king. So the best potential income you could get from the game would be if you had nothing but counts beneath you, and you had as many of them as possible, and you'd be getting direct taxation. The math makes sense. Like if you had, let's just say real quick, I'll just look at it. Let's say that you had small taxation, so you had a 10% tax rate on your counts. Well, they're paying 10% to the duke. The duke pays 10% of what he gets total, so you're essentially getting 10% of 10%, which is only 1%. See where I'm coming from? So, but I don't really care too much about income, because we can get it anyway. Okay, so we're going to lose all kinds of stuff, and I don't want to disband that. We have 7,000 men now. Who can we attack? We can attack her. It just says potential target. What does that mean? How about this King of Scotland? What can we do with him? We got de jure claims we could press. I really just want to consolidate whatever is supposed to be part of our de jure empire, which is going to be Scandinavia, so we'd have to attack this guy a bit. Wow, he's got a lot of land. We do something fancy to him. Looks like we can't do one of the good wars because we just took Sweden. Okay, in that case, let's just go raiding for a while. That sounds fun. And I need to get a couple more concubines. Let's check to see if there's any good prisoners. She's old. Alright. And I have found that you can do some pretty good character stuff if you go like this. Like for concubines, you go women who are not in prison, who are not married, not a ruler, because otherwise they won't be able to come, and then say at least yes religion, but you can say any on culture. And then of course any on adult. And then I'm going to search for, like, say, yeah, like a quick girl. Or here's a couple geniuses. Oh, that's good, yeah. You. I want you as a concubine. Thank you. Quick is pretty good too, but let's see if we can find another genius. Oh, it's a homosexual genius. Fantastic. It's a concubine already. I want to take her. That's too bad. She's already concubined. There she is again. 49-year-old. Okay, let's go with the quick girl. She's only 25. She's acceptable. We'll take her. It's like shopping at a meat market. Okay, alright, well I'm going to wrap this one up here. In the next one, we will raise all of our men and go on massive raiding, and I'm going to demonstrate how I've gotten a lot better at raiding, because I've had quite a bit of practice. So thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon.